Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day number 22 of a Pokemon Rejuvenation. We're kind of a little bit late, right? We're at least half an hour late. Well, because today was the very first day after a 5-week vacation of me working. And I am tired as ever living hell. But let's get to work. Let's check the game. Let's check the game. Take our controller and let's look at the game. Now we are here on Evergreen Island. I re-watched the entire episode to see if we got Mitsudo, which is the child that is available here. We got Mitsudo. Mitsudo was in this little alcove right here. Let's get over to it. Mitsudo was in this tiny little alcove right here. This was Mitsudo. Mitsudo is here, and I am pretty confident that we have all 11 children for the Lost Souls quest. There is something we have not yet done. We have not yet done or explored a certain location. That location being the Hospital of Hope. And since the quest triggers the Hospital of Hope, there's probably a trigger somewhere, a safety, where we have to have the Hospital of Hope unlocked, which we do not yet have. So, I made a little list of all the lost children on my right side. We are going to the lost camp, and we are definitely checking each and every single children that we can see, because I have the feeling that the third part of the Lost Children quest is children we cannot see. So let's make a little checklist. We have Teddy, which is a yes. So we have Teddy. Okay, it is interesting that this is Tourboat. Oh, interesting. So this text bubble just flies, okay? So this is Marissa. This is Jogi. So this is Jogi. I am checkboxing right now which children I have. I do know I have Mitsudo. Let's have Jezebel. I am pretty sure that the trigger is the Hospital of Hope. This is Cyber. We have Cyber. So let's get Cyber in. We have Andrew. Let's see. We have Andrew. I am confident we cannot see every single child. Pretty confident about that. Alrighty. We have Tyrese. That was the last one to save. So I know that we have Tyrese. So we have James over here, which checks out. That means we have now checked 10 children. Hello, Mr. Hop. Poke Addict. Well, it's a really good game. So, is it addiction? Probably not. But are we absolutely doing everything? Yes, we do. There is Alicia, and we do have Alicia. So we do have saved every single child. So we have saved all of them. We have not seen Mitsudo, and we have not seen Tyrese yet. However, I am confident we have every single child saved. But she is not giving us the option to expand the Lost Souls camp. And I believe that is due to the trigger that we have not yet seen the Hospital of Hope. So, that means we need to further advance with West Giran City. That is fine though. However, I do want to go towards Tyler because we need some experience candies and we need some money. Without that, we cannot really further advance because we have a lot of stuff to do. So the best trainer for the Arduino farming should be in the arena of STFU. So the Arduino trainer is no longer here. Great. So the Arduino trainer is no longer here. That kind of sucks. So we lost this opportunity to train up and money up. Now Arduino trainer is no longer here as well. So we are lacking some way to get experience. Technically, we could check the one in Crystalline Town, because the Crystalline Town one is a little under-leveled, but if it gives experience candy else, and 5 of that, we're still good. So let's head over to Crystalline and fight that Arduino trainer. So let's get over here. Let's fight that Arduino trainer. Let's see if we first can one-shot it, because it's 15 levels beneath us. This was a critical hit, that really doesn't count. Let's get this one going. Okay, so we are one-shotting this one, which is very important. Which means we are not really getting any damage on our Pokemon, which is really, really good. So, let's see. This gives us 7,500 and 2 experience candies else. 2 is not a lot, to be fair. 2 is not a lot. So let's get into Tyler. Let's get back to Akuva. Let's see if there is a possibility for us to get a Arduino trainer in West Giron City. We have not yet seen one, but there should be one. Should be. This game is kind of unpredictable sometimes, so a should be is a big fat maybe. But we have to do West Giron City anyways. We have not yet done the help center, but I want to explore the areas first because I want to get all of the trainers done. Alright, there's a zinc. Let's see. If it comes down to it, we'll just kill the Arduino trainer in Crystalline and it should be fine. Really, it should be really fine. This is the train station that will get us to GDC, Grand Dream City. Oh shit, it's Karen. Oh, little Dove, little Dove, little Dove. How I love my little Dove. But man, am I hungry for blood. Maybe you came at the wrong time. Ha. Maybe you came at the wrong time. But your wings, they flap so elegantly. How could I trap them any more than I have already? You're just so beautiful, little Dove. Little Dove, little Dove. I'm sorry, I just stepped on a lung bug and this morning and now my whole life is in shambles. Can't even look at myself. But when I saw the corpse of a dead bug, I laughed really fucking hard. And then I crawled into a corner, fell asleep, and now here I am. So when are we getting married, Isolive? You will marry me, right? We were made for each other, right? I'm going to stop talking now. Yeah, Karen is kind of insane. She's kind of mega super duper ultra insane, and not because her name is Karen, but because she's actually insane, in my opinion. We don't know yet, but I believe Karen is very much mega super duper insane. And she's kind of scary as well, because she can actually use magic. So she's kind of super duper mega duper insane. But we can get some fossils here, and these are really expensive. Oof. And that is why we need to hit up an Arduino trainer. Because we are lacking money. So in most likelihood, we are going to farm the Arduino trainer in the Crystalline Town. Which is not a bad deal, because that means our Pokemon are not really dying, so we can get that over quite quickly. We're not using them for money anyway, for leveling anyways. We're using all of the candies. Do you have 3 absorb bulbs? Protective pads. Sure, give me protective pads. What does the protective pad do? Let's see, we got way too many items. An item to be held by the Pokemon. These pads protect the holder from effects caused by making direct contact. It's actually pretty good. That's actually good. There are many on-hit effects. Like many on-hit effects. That's a pretty good item. Really, really, really nice. But yeah, that means we have not found an Arduino trainer. Everything here is pretty clean. I don't think at the Blake Royce there is an Arduino trainer. What do you want? Oh, blast powder. We can now buy blast powder. Can we buy more than blast powder? Oh no, we can only buy one and it is 25,000. Whoa, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Let's get into Gear News HQ. Let's visit the sexy Volta. Oh, there he is. There is our Arduino trainer right next to our healing station. Pretty cool. Let's check that Arduino trainer and see how good or bad this one is. It is 10 levels higher. We are not one-shotting them. That's very important. But we can one-shot them if we get Champan in. If we get Champan in, we can one-shot it. 100%. If we get Champan in, we can 100% one-shot it. Let's see. Alright, so we definitely do not one-shot this. But we have a wonderful Pokemon in our system. Okay, it is 5 candies L. It is 9,005 candies L. So that is 100% worth it to fight that Arduino trainer. Let's fight it with silver. Let's fight it with silver. Let's fight it with silver. Because that is super effective and that works. Yes, that works and that is super effective. So, I have an idea. Since silver has only 10 attack per, let's use our penis points ups that we have and increase this Pokemon's damage dealing abilities. Where is my penis point up? It is here. We have 6 of them. So let's get multi-attack increased. So it is now on 16 and that's it. So we can only increase it by 3 times. Not a big deal. Because we can now do this. We should have enough to get Champan up. Let's look for Champan. Let's look for Champan. Champan is already 55, which is pretty good. Let's get the Zoroark out of here. Let's remove this Black Prism. Let's multi-move these 2 guys. Let's multi-move these 2 into Shadow. Alright. Now let's see, is Champan levelable up to maximum? It should be. Almost. We're getting low sweep, which is a 6500. Reducing target speed strut. It lowers the user speed. And this is an 85. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So let's leave low sweep out. We can level to maximum. Taunt is not what we want. Now let's see. Champan is unfortunately a low skilled slow skilled Pokemon. Does the Arduino trainer outspeed me? No, it does not. The Arduino trainer does not outspeed me. However, it outspeeds me when I get hammer armed. Okay, so when I get hammer armed, I get outsped. Okay, so that means realistically you have only Sky Uppercut available to you. Okay, you have Sky Uppercut available to you. So that is another 15 attacks that we can just simply spam, or 3 Arduinos in that case. So if we get that Sky Uppercut into Crunch, and do this. Because we're just speeding up the game, I'm just preparing to speed up the game. Alright. I'm just preparing to speed up the game. We missed, so I'm not counting that one, but that works. Okay, so we can speed up the game quite easily. And we're already at our Arduino trainer on the right side. So, since we need money, since we need some experience candies, let's save you guys some time, let's save me some time, and let's speed up the game quite substantially. to get this show on the road. Now, let's get this show on the road. 20 times as strong. Let's get into here. Update the speed. We need to be on set. We need to be on set, which is easily done and replicated. So we need to be on set now. So let's go to options. Let's go to set style. And we should be able to just now spam up the enemy and do this. Alright. Let's see. Let's just spam this. However, after this trainer, we are not doing another fight. I want to get Luxlo to its max level. I want to get Luxlo to its max level. Luxtra, or rather. I want to get Luxtra to max level, so we don't miss a skill. And here, very interesting, Luxtra is a physical user, so we cannot learn Discharge with it, unfortunately. However, we can learn the Wild Charge. Here's a problem. If we do this, this Pokemon does not have a Paralyze option, which kind of sucks. But it would make this quite flexible. But I really like the Thunder Fang instead of the Wild Charge. Yeah, the Wild Charge is stronger, but this has a Flinch and the Paralyze associated to it. So it has twice, or rather triple, the effect on it. I don't know. Shall we do it? Shall we not do it? Thunder Fang is really nice. It is Flinch or Paralyze, which is really nice. And could save our bacon in many cases. Let's not do the Wild Charge for now. We can still learn it later on. Because now we cannot miss a skill. We cannot miss a skill now. So let's apply some speed to the game. And let's take the next 15 minutes to just destroy the Arduino trainers. Let's do this as long as Champan is alive. And then we'll just switch over to our next Pokemon. Champan will die pretty soon, which is fine. There we go. Now Silver comes in. And now Silver can do this 15 times as well. Very good. So if Silver is out of skills, that means we have killed 5 Arduino trainers. Which in turn means we have 25 experience candies. And 45,000 Pokédollars. Let's Ice Fang, let's see. Ice Fang is totally not doing it. So let's get 2 Cruncher. Cruncher should do a lot of damage as well. So let's get Cruncher in. We're just doing this for candies and we're just doing this for money. We're not doing this for leveling or anything like that. So let's Crunch. Okay, this is also dying. So let's get Salamander. Salamander should be quite strong against it. It is not one-shotting, however, so Salamander will die at some point. Which is fine, really. It is really fine. We just need money. So, if Luxtra is dead, if Luxtra dies, we are switching to healing and we'll do at least 1 full more run. So, let's get Luxtra into this position right here. As I've seen it, we have skill Luxtra on attack and speed, but it's not really strong. If we go Luxtra and Floofy, both are max speed, but Floofy is just simply 70 units faster, and every single unit is faster than it as well. The only one who is slower is Champan, but Luxtra has the same attack as Champan. So it's really slow. It might have been even better to get Luxtra into a tanking electricity Pokemon. Because let's face it, Luxtra is not really outspeeding anything. Like, never ever is it outspeeding anything. So let's heal up. Let's do another full run with our Pokemon. Let's do another full run with our Pokemon. And let's be smart. Let's hammer arm on the third one. So we have a little bit more efficiency. Let's have a little bit more efficiency. Alright, that was unfortunately a misclick, but it's fine. There we go. The sound is always funny when this happens. So this is now done. Now let's hammer arm 3 times. Now the dying begins. The dying begins now. But this should net us a very nice money bank. And even after the fossil thing. The fossils will really hurt. Let's be honest. The fossils will really hurt. But it will be fine, really. Get Floofy in at least for 1 shot. 1 kill. Now this means another 5 Autoino trainers will be dying. And then we should have quite the substantial amount of candies. I reckon we will have around 200 to 250 candies. And in that case, we should also have roughly like 400,000 Poké Dollars, which half of it will go immediately into fossils. Let's get X-Scissors in. This means Silver will die. There we go. Get Floofy out. Next one. Cruncher will do a lot of damage, so I'm pretty fine with that. Alright, so this is done. We cannot crunch the enemy to death, so let's get this rolling. Now, Flamethrower is nice enough. Okay. So this is the last run, and then we have a check at our money situation. Once Luxtra is on low life or dead, depends. Depends really if Luxtra is on low life. Luxtra is not really doing a lot of damage, let's face it. Luxtra is not really that good. Yeah, Luxtra is not really that good. Alrighty, so let's disable the speed hack. Now we got our experience candies. Let's do a heal. Let's have a little check on what we just produced. We have 200 experience candies, just like I said. And we have around 400,000, just like I said. This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm very happy with that. I am not happy how strong Luxtra is. Rather, I think Luxtra is rather weak. If we look at this Pokemon right here. If we look into this Pokemon. We do have less attack. We do have less attack. But we have... I don't know. We don't really have more damage on it. So in terms of damage, Linda is much lower, but it has 200 speed. And that 200 speed is unfortunately much more interesting than Luxtra's ability. Because Luxtra is really not quick. It is on speed training, but it really doesn't speed up. So if we get Linda to max level now, let's look at Linda's max level. Linda has 215 to 244 damage, but it has 60, almost 70 units more speed. And Linda needs to be fast. So, unfortunately, that Luxtra is not that good. So, this Luxtra will go back to team support, unfortunately. Yeah, it will just go to team support. Which also means we are ready to do stuff. We are fully leveled. We have 200 experience candies. I'm pretty happy with that. I would very much like to do a third run just to be safe. But we don't really need to. We don't really need to. Let's get Zolden back in. Let's get Champan back into retirement for now. And let's look at this. Let's get Cruncher in front as our front man. And let's look here. Does anyone have to say anything specifically? Caretakers, not a caretaker, so that's a show. So they're filming a show right there. What are you? You are just another trainer. We got a wide lens. Let's look at the wide lens. Wide lens. Magnifying is slightly boosts the accuracy of moves. Ooh. Also very strong item. Very, very strong item. This is another show. So let's head on out. For now. Let's go back to the Fossil Center. Let's see. Fossil Lovers Club. Let's buy one fossil of each. This is so expensive. Ooh. This is quite expensive. So let's get the item Gourmet Treat over here. I want to revisit the Volta studio really quickly. If we have missed something, but I don't think so. We cannot get into Volta studio. We need a invitation, correct? Yes, you may only enter with permission. And this is only authorized personnel as well. This might be a quest, I don't know. I've never really done the Gearin quests. So we'll see. I believe I have done the Gearin quests, but my recollection of those is basically non-existent. So that's that. So that is that. So let's get all of these fossils on their way. So let's see. Again, yes, let's get our fossils done. Let's see what fossils we got. It was an Aerodactyl. We already got an Aerodactyl, if I correctly remember. But an Aerodactyl, nice to have. Not really sure if we need it. We have a Tirtuga. A Tirtuga. And let's get the last one in. Alright. An Archen. So all of these three we probably have. And we just wasted our money. Most likely. Yeah, I think we just wasted our money. We'll see. We will see. But I think we just wasted our money. That looks very much so, yes. We have an Archen over here, so that was a waste of money. We don't have an Aerodactyl. How's the stat heaviness on Aerodactyl? Aerodactyl is base stats 515. It's not that good, but it is a rock flying Pokemon. So let's potential it. The Tortuga is not what I want, and the Archen was wasted money. Let's look in our chests. We did not have a Tortuga, and we did not have an Aerodactyl. Okay, so we lost only one on the Archen, which is fine, really. But we now have a lot of... We do have a lot of healing items. 70 healing potions is quite nice for now. We have a lot of Pokeballs still. Everything looks pretty good. We have completely looked at West Gearin City, with the exception from the top left side, which we're going to do now. And then we are doing the help quests around here. Once we've done the help quests, I think we have done the entirety of cleanup section. So let's see. There's nothing here. Alright, there's nothing here. Locked as well. This is the Blake Roy household. Alright, so basically this is Saki's home. So let's do help quest. Let's get some help quests going. We have generator problem, house sit, and hidden library free. This is the most important one because this concerns Karen. Playing help, please wave. If your name isn't Isolith, stop reading this. I think I may have discovered something super cool at the hidden library. You remember that, right? The place when we discovered together? Oh, home flies. Mama told me that this was an illusion, and we have the first Spammer of the day. Ban immediately. Thank you, chatbot. Mama told me that time was an illusion. So I hit her in the head with an hourglass and asked her if pain was an illusion. Mama didn't like that. Anyways, meet me in the farthest room located in the hidden library. We can talk more there. Reward my presence. Do you accept this mission? Yes, we do. Alright, hidden library 3. Very, very important quest. So let's do that one first. Let's look at our getup. We do not have a water type and we do not have a grass type. We have many dark attacks. So I'm not sure if we need that. We have a dark attack here, we have a dark attack here. We have a ghost We have a ghost attack here. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way for now. Let's get into the hidden library. Before we go into the hidden library, let's look at the Mr. Lucky's tent. Couple of moves, wanna learn, Marnie. So we have Bug Bite, Drill Run, Bounce, Electro Web, Astro Acid, Skill Swap, Signal Beam. What is Signal Beam? Silver is able to get Signal Beam. It is a bug type special, so that is a no. So we're not learning Signal Beam. Let's look at Electro Web. Nobody can learn that. Let's get Drill Run. Nobody can learn that. Alright. Bounce. Bounce. Let's look at Bounce. Bounce is flying and it is physical. Very interesting. It is a very interesting move. Gastro Acid. That is something that I get when I eat at my Chinese one. We got a Bug Bite. No one can learn Bug Bite. Skill Swap, Signal Beam, Coaching, Focus, Energy. No one can learn that. Okay, so you have nothing of value for us. We have Bind, Covered Block, Spite, Swift, After You, Gravity, Magic Code, Venom Drench. Nobody can learn Venom Drench, alright. Let's look at this. Shuppet is nothing. Marlow. So we have Aquatail. Aquatail. Alright, that's the 91. Has no extra effect on it, so that is not what we can do. Electro Ball. No one can learn Electro Ball. Ally Switch, Hyper Voice. Let's look at Hyper Voice. Salden can learn Hyper Voice. It's a normal type. And it is a 90. It is a 90. Ooh. But this is already a strong moveset. So Hyper Voice is a no, unfortunately. So let's look at this. Marvin has moves. Ooh, Super Fang Dual Chop. Giga. Oh, there is a lot of good stuff. Look at this one. Super Fang. Let's Super Fang. It is unfortunately a normal type move. So let's Dual Chop. Nobody. Giga Drain, Synthesis, Magnet Rise. What is a Magnet Rise? Levitates electricity, generating magnetism. Oh, so it levitates. Fuck. Too specialized. It is too specialized. It's not something I can use in many cases, and I don't really like that. So you carry a lot of recycled moves. Water Pulse, Shockwave. Let's see if there is a off move we can learn. It is Water Pulse. Hurricane is a 70. Hurricane is a 70, but it is maybe a nice thing to do. Let's see, Shockwave is available for you. But it is a special move and always hits, alright. So, Magic Room, Wonder Room, Role Play. What is a Magic Room? No one can learn it. What is a Wonder Room? No one can learn it. Now I don't know Now I don't know, should we do a water pulse? I kind of want to give our flying Pokemon a little off move, but it doesn't have anything that can be used as an off move. Protect Secret Power with Torment Facade, Rest Attract, Round, Echoed Voice, Incinerate is a no, X-Scissor is physical, Confide is a no, Screech is a no. So we don't really have an off move for it. Frustration is a no. Steel Wing is a physical, which is a no. And Shadow Claw is a physical as well. So not really what I would want to have. They don't have anything either. So this is also not a thing. Let's look at this. Black Prism Vendor. The Black Prism Vendor really didn't change anything, but we got Cell Imprints here. You will take 10 for 2 Cell Imprints. That is a no. Sometimes I feel like I have a turbo on, but there is really no turbo. Brought me any Black Prisms contracts with you? Form a contract. No. Let's not form a contract with you. So, because let's be honest, I really like my outfit. So nothing on Mr. Luxtat. Alright. Let's move on. Hidden Library number 3. Furthest room, which is the room she stole the Mega Ring in. Let's get neither. And she should be here. And unfortunately there is a encounter rate, a perma encounter rate. Little Dove, how I love my Little Dove. You answered my help request, right? You wouldn't be here if you didn't. If you didn't accept it, I would have hunted you down anyway. I know I said before that I already got what I came for, but I've learned that that is not the case. Upon reading more books, I've come to the conclusion that this door hides a secret treasure. Treasure that should be rightfully mine because I found out about it first. You're going to help me, right, Little Dove? Sure. 1 friendship point at least. Of course, Little Dove will. They wouldn't be Little Dove otherwise. Do you see these 2 dark panels on the floor? All we have to do is get to the treasure. This for 2 people to stand on them at the same time. It's all easy, right? That's why you are here, Little Dove. You stand here on the pressure plate with me. Let's save up. Let's be cautious because I really don't like Karen. And there's Karina. Isolith, step off that pleasure parade right now. You didn't give Isolith enough time to distribute their weight onto the plate. Now you've gone and wasted so much time. I'm not letting you guys go any further than this. On! This is utterly and stupendously unacceptable. Step away from the Isolith, ma'am. Stop messing around, Karen. I don't know what you're up to, but you better state your business now. Lol? Do I know you? You don't remember me? No, sweetie. You just aren't memorable, you know? You don't remember the night you killed my parents? Nope. They were caretakers of this library for me. You killed them because they wouldn't tell you where it was hidden. Oh yeah, I did do that. Little duck, you've gotten so big. When was the last time I saw you? The night you killed my parents. Gosh, now that was a wild night, right? Lol. Do you think this is funny? I plead the 5th. I've had enough. I've been watching you for a while. Getting stronger day by day, just so that I could avenge my parents finally. So then, call out your Pokemon, let's end this. Who let the dogs out, am I right? Lol. Little duck, I think you need to calm down and bring it down a few thousand notches. And also, have you tried investing in some speed EVs into that dog? Bitch was slow as hell, huh? Lol, get it? I've said, send out your Pokemon. Close the library. Got it. And I need a drink because I will be talking a lot. Some Garufan magic. What did you just do? I closed the library with us inside of it. Ergo, you can't climb up and out because the entrance was submerged once again. You locked us in here with no way out of escaping. Wait, oops. That was Little Duck's line. But I did, didn't I? We're going to spend an eternity down here. That means that we're family? Yes. That's what all of this means. We're related by blood. Oh, little duck. Oh, little dove. I'll be the mother. And you two will be my little birds, okay? You're smoking some good shit if you think we're just going to be okay with all of this. Is that any way to talk to your mother? Oh my fucking god. I need to sob and post about it on this My Bitch Ass Children daily. I just can't bear the sight of my unruly children. Please leave me to mourn on my own. She's kind of crazy. Do it, or I will cut you up like your parents. Little Dove, can you believe this? What the heck is happening? 2 minus friendship points. You weren't paying any attention, were you, Little Dove? And honestly, I don't have an answer for you. All I can do is be the best mother that I can to pretend to come up with. I have to get dinner ready. We're having dusty books tonight. So I kind of really don't want to be on Karen's good side anymore. I just live over here. I don't know how you got mixed up with that wench, but actually it isn't safe to talk here. For all I know, she may be listening. Let's meet up in the East Wing, okay? I'll explain everything there. Yeah, I kinda really don't want to be on Karen's good side anymore. While Karina is not the best person to be around, I heck of a lot trust her more because she's a storm chaser. There's something you need to know. Karen is part of the Elite 8. She's a strong and ruthless trainer. But that's not all. She's a ruthless killer that stops at nothing to get what she wants. Usually she's good at hiding that side, but recently it's like she no longer cares. Some say she lost her sanity, but I think she's always been like this. Who are you exactly? I'm exactly who you think I am. She's a Garufan child. So yeah. She's Garufan. The only thing you don't know about me is that my family comes from a long line of Garufans. We were tasked with protecting the secret of the library until the very end of time. Karen has been trying to find this place for years, and during those years I've worked endlessly to stop her. But you kind of led her right into this place, invalidating all of my work. But no hard feelings. We kinda didn't know that, you know? We need to find a way to get her to say the magic incantation again. If we don't, we're literally stuck down here forever, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that incantation was, but according to the floor plans my mother created, there should be a spare spell book in the West Wing. But that part of the library is locked away, the key should be here. How can Karen cast spells? That's a good question. Considering she can cast spells at all, I'm going to assume that she has Garuvan blood in her veins. Which means technically she has a right to be down here, but I don't care, she's dangerous. The knowledge she can obtain down here would be catastrophic. Let's take a look around for that key, yeah? Yeah, sure. Let's take a look around for that key. That was lucky. Find an old silver key. That was lucky. Found the key. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the West Wing so we can work towards getting the hell out of here. Yeah, I mean, I kinda am on Karen's side, Karina's side, because Karen is, by all measures, in my opinion, quite insane. Sorry, but she is. Alright. So, before we speak... Okay, shh, hold on a sec, Isolif. Oh, this section. I remember this. Little dove, little duck, I know you're in here somewhere. I can hear your footsteps. You know, I just wanted to give you something that I didn't have anymore, little duck. A wonderful and lovely little family that definitely loves and cares for you. And the fact that you won't even come out to say hello to your mother when she's calling is just too much to bear. Little duck, little duck. If I didn't know any better, I would think that you hated me. And that would make me very hysterical. I see, so that's how it is. You two sure love your games, as do I. If we're going to play such a game, you will just love it. Little dove, little duck, 1, 2, 3. We're going to play a little game I like to call Ultimate King of the Hill. The rules of this game are simple. I know you're here to reach the end of this room, but I won't let you. Ever been pelted by rocks? It builds character. Better run, little duck, little dove. Or I am going to knock out 2 birds with many, many stones. How did she even get in here? The door was locked. She knows that book we need is past this room. Impressive. Well, I'm not going to be scared of her. Huh? Bam! Pelted. Ow! Make it to the end, Isolif. You can do this. Let's dodge. Dodge one more time. Let's get over here. Hi, how are you? Yeah, no, that was way too easy. Best 2 out of 3? Sorry, I made that sound like a question, but it was more of a demand. Yep, she's Garufin as well. Just what was that display? Were you aiming for them or freaking Kalos? Or sorry, you better be return. Archeops, it's time your turn. Make Mama proud. Let's do it again. And now there's no more hiding. There we go. No. Archeops, come on, you had free reign. What can I do about these delinquent children? Nothing. Time to break out the big guns. Diancie, don't let Isolif get to me, okay? And do you know what? I'm tired of standing around. I'll play too. You better run from my magic, little dove. So she's also not kind of playing any fair, right? There we go. That was easy. Best 4 out of 7. I'll use my entire team this time. Girl, you made a huge mistake forgetting about me. Little duck, finally over a concussion. Perhaps you would like to finally help Isolif out for once. Another Garufin spell. Again, as a reminder, we cannot listen it, we cannot understand it, we can only read it with the book. So we can only understand text and not speech. Woo! You expected that, didn't you? You're learning. I'm cute and smart, comes with the territory. Is that right? Little duck, you seem to be far more worth my time than I initially thought. The spell is kind of in its early stages, but I need to test it out on something. What? This will only take a second, little duck. Another Garufin spell. And she's bubbled. What is this? I feel so... What's happening to me? This power is a conglomerate of your rage and anger. I'm simply doing you a favor in releasing them outwards, little duck. But let's not talk here, little duck. I know a room there's much more comfortable. Let's go. Alrighty, so we found ancient teachings. Let's clear up this room first. And let's see if we find a few more items. Which in this case is a Psychop TM. Let's see if there is anything else we can take here. So far it looks pretty nice. Nothing here anymore. Nothing here anymore. Lots and lots of books. The Garufins surely love their books. So all of this is clean. So I think we need to go to the upper room now. We need to go over here. Let's see. Yep, there we go. But there's a hidden item on the left side. That's close enough, little dove. But who knows what will happen if you get close to her negativity. Well, I don't. This is the first time I've cast this spell. Free Karina. Ah, sorry, can't do that even if I wanted to. Never learned the words to that spell. Whoopsie. But it's not like I wanted my little duck to stay so negative all the time. Would you do me a little favor for my little dove and my little... I would do anything for my little dove and little duck alike. I hate Karen. I hate what she did to my parents. I hate what she's doing to my life. It's been destroyed because of her. I need to release this hatred, and I can't set it aside any longer. Spoken like a true little bitch. Little dove, have a doll and help your sister out of her own negative confinement. So Karina should be easy. I hate Garufan magic improved this monster. So Crunch will do. It is no longer effective against this. We all lost our element. We are now dark forced. So we have a blessed field. So dark is not doing anything. So, but it is a stab move now. Okay, can't do that. Let's get Salamander out. Should be quite strong. We're poisoned. Let's get extra sensory in. That's good. We have a Musharna. It's altered its magic abilities. It is grass now, which means it's Inferno time. Very good. Poison is fine. We have a Nidoking. We're staying. It changed Nidoking's type to Poison Electric. Sensory should be fine. It is. Poison is okay. We have an Alakazam. It should change its type. It changed its type. It is a Psychic Ghost now, which means Sensory will be neutral. So let's get an Inferno rolling. Okay, that's fine. It is a Psychic Pokemon now. It is a Psychic Ghost. And I'm probably gonna get my type changed. No, we're just poison, so Crunch will still do it. There we go, Crunch still does it. And we have a Grand Ball. And we can just go. It is altering its type. It is a Fairy Fire. And this should be doing it. Or not. Let's get Floofy in. Floofy is flying, so absolutely no damage here. Let's Air Slash to be safe. Critical hit. And we have defeated Karina at least. What the... Oh my gosh. Feels so much better. Being trapped in that bottle was horrid. Dang, that's all it took? That spell must have been weak. That, oh, I need more practice. XD. You're terrible. You have no conscience at all, do you? Perhaps once I subscribed to that show, but it kinda broke now. So, no conscience for me, sister. It is just the way I am. Well, your little party trick didn't work. And I still wanna rip your head off. I guess the cleanse was only temporary then. Oh well. Once I perfected that spell, I will have my own army of negative vampires. Open the library's entrance and let us go. God, not this again. Why can't you just let us be a family? We're not family. And we never will be a family. You're sick. You need help. Divine help at that point. What now? The ground in this region really likes to shake a lot. Unknown? This is getting weird. Oop. That's a lot of friendos. What do you want with us? That I was here. Yes! This is what I've been looking for. The complete and utter destruction of reality as we know it. Take us away. Take us away from this miserable planet. And this is weird. This is very, very, very weird. Look who that is. Greetings. You must be the new villager we have been hearing about. My name is Alice. But you can just call me Whoops. Where am I? Silly. You are in 8-bit town. You should know that. Hey, Victoria. Honestly, who buys a ticket to a new world without knowing? Who buys a ticket into a new world without knowing where you are going? You're strange, but you seem kind. This is an island for kind people only. Please come in. You know what is happening. I know what's happening. You know what's happening. I'm making you aware what is happening. It is another episode in the playlist, and I'm just gonna let it roll. And if you've seen the first episode of the playlist, you know what's happening right now. So please take a note of the name and the style of it, and we'll just let it roll. Just this way, please. Follow me. Oh, thank heavens. Isolif, you're here too. I thought I was alone in this insane world. Oh my gosh. There's another of them with you. I don't believe we have met. My name is Alice. I don't like it here. I don't trust these munchkins. You're funny. I don't know you could run so fast, and if I did know then what, huh? I believe I hear trouble ahead. We must go see what is happening. This is not cool. I'm going to make it over there and you can't make me. What happened to us? Alternate dimension? You freed me from that spell, and then those unknown showed up, right? Unknown are known to live in an alternate dimension where only they exist. Could this world be a world of their creation? Does that mean Alice is an unknown? Oh shit, I'm talking like her now. I'm gonna puke. So, let's get over here. It is only unknowns here. Okay, so it is a flashbang screen. We still haven't healed, which is interesting. We still haven't healed. So, let's see. Rip to the traitor. It is very important what is being said here, and the name Alice is also kind of important. So, just give it up, manlet. You're out of your league by a long shot. Ha! If that's what you think, I haven't even begun to fight yet. Well, yeah, the battle just started. I hate messing with a small fry. Archeops, bite his head off. In that case, I'll use one of my monsters. I choose you! Wait, what the fuck is that thing? Monsters. Use Life Ender. Bye, Archeops. And there goes me, lol. You were awesome, monster. Return. Not another one. You are lucky that my monster is tired from battle. Like any good trainer, you must heal your Pokemon when they are tired. But next time. We found the Black Prism. Now, unfortunately, we messed up a choice earlier in the game. When we went into the laboratory of Eisen, we've unfortunately messed up a choice of words, so we cannot get an item, which is not an important item, but we can't get it. We have a Time Flute. Fully opens the heart of a shadow Pokemon. Ooh, quite interesting. Quite interesting. So, nothing here. These flowers are teleporters. If you touch them, you're out. So I am staying well outside of there. This is not a cut target, so we are getting there later. Yep, that was a teleport. So let's up here, down here. Let's see if there is another item, which there is. We got a rare candy, not usable anymore. We are basically at that level where we never ever need rare candies anymore. So let's teleport out and get into that house right here. Oh! I forgot that we had guests. I am not very good at this. I prefer to stay inside and read about Pokemon. Have you heard of Pokemon? Yes, I have. One friendship point. You are very funny. I'm glad, not a friendship point. I am glad I met someone as kind as you, Izalith. You are very kind. But I think I hear my brother outside. It has been very long since I have last seen him. 1 second, Izalith. You again. What are you doing in my house? Alice said that she heard me outside, so she went to go look for me? That doesn't sound like something Alice would do. Okay, this time we go and look for my sister Alice. Knowing her, she gets lost in the funky forest. It is a mysterious forest that no one has ever been through. If you take the wrong path, then you will be sent home. Okay. My name is Alan, by the way, and I'm a trainer. Let's go look for Alice. I bet she's cared for, as she's scared. Well, Alice and Alan are actually important. Alice and Alan are actually important characters. And they're blonde, which is interesting, right? We've not seen many blonde-haired people in this game, and one of them being Melia. Okay, I've composed myself and I'm ready to find a way out of this nasty little realm. Got any clues where we should start? You're looking for Alice because she got lost in the funky forest. Right. Well, I found her. She's literally right over there. Hey Alice, could you come over here, please? Awesome, she's just gonna stand there until someone finds her. Well, you go look for Alice and I'm gonna go ahead and hunt down Karen. Good luck. Okay. So let's get over here, here, down here, here. Oh dear, I seem to have taken the wrong turn and got lost in the funky forest. Thank you, Izalith. Let us go back to my house. It isn't safe here. Thank you ever so much for saving me, Izalith. The funky forest is a very dangerous place with scary Pokemon. I've tried looking for my brother, but alas, it was a futile effort. Brother? Yes, my brother, whom I live with here in 8-bit land. I tried looking for him, but I ended up finding no one. But I'm very happy that you were able to find your friend. We're not friends. We're family! No. Alice, would you happen to know how to get out of this place, right? Your words are confusing. You took a boat here. Why would you want to leave so soon? We haven't had much company. This place is cool and all, but I have a world that we need to get back to ourselves. I see. Playtime is over, I suppose. Okay. I don't know how exactly you would be back to your world as you described. But I did hear about there being a secret exit located inside Caution Cave. You can find it by getting past the funky forest. Great. We'll be on our way then. Not so fast, Buttercup. I'm staying here. I like it. What, you just think you can just... No, you know what? Fine, stay here. Just make sure you never leave. Okay. I'll stay put and behave like a good little bird. Alice, I'm counting on you to keep this one in check. There is no need to worry. We always have a grand time here. And with that, let's get to the hell out of here, Izalith. I agree on that. Let's get the hell out of here. That is a shiny unknown. Unfortunately, we need to catch it because it is a shiny. Now the script hasn't advanced because I have not reacted even once. But trust me, this is part of a playlist contender. Trust me on that. So... I'll just say this right now because I might even cut this off here and end this prematurely. Once we find the next one, I'm going to fall into the trap and I'm going to purposely interact with it as soon as I can, as far as I can, to specifically call out what this playlist is all about. So, you know, if I cut this off right here, and if the script is not further continuing, this is what we're going to do next time. And remember, I'm going to do that on purpose. It is very, very important that you do not fall for it. I'm doing it on purpose because I know exactly how to handle it. Hey, who's this? How dare you? My name is Alan, don't forget it. Have you two... I heard you two were planning on leaving 8-Bit Town, correct? Why? 8-Bit Town is great. You think you're too good for this town? Quite frankly, yes. Now move aside, Pipsqueak. Maybe I don't want you to leave so soon. Maybe I want to keep on playing. That isn't our problem, Pipsqueak. Not nice to be yelled at, is it? Yarr! That's it. Monster is still tired, but I still have awesome Pokemon that can beat you. I don't even have a battle sprite, but I can sure as hell borrow one. What? On guard! Well, that looks very much like something Melia would wear. Not only is it a Togekiss, it is also shiny. So we have a dark type to deal with and a fairy flying type to deal with. So let's get rid of that fairy flying first. And let's multi-attack into this. And we got a Mega Absol, unfortunately. And that Togekiss is tanking like crazy. But our Pokemon is tanking as well. Silver is tanking brutally as well. The enemy missed, so that's fine. It's all well and good. However, we got status right now. So since we got status right now, we need to get rid of that status. So do we have a burn heal? We do not have a burn heal, so let's full heal. We are surviving. Oh, critical hit is bad. Yeah, 2 critical hits is not surviving. So that Togekiss is kind of scary, so let's get Linda in. Let's get Linda in. Let's raise a shell. And there we go. The script is further continuing. Now I purposely will lean into it. My Pokemon died. That happened. So let's Razor Shell that Absol. And I will Wild Charge that Togekiss because it is effective. Very strong as well. They're killing Linda, which is fine. We're now getting out Salamander because Salamander has an AoE attached to it. So let's AoE with the Lava Plume. We're being outsped, but now Lava Plume is killing both of them. Awesome. We have a Sableye and we have a Ninetales. Ninetales is Ice and Fairy. So let's heal up Cruncher. And there's the script. Now I've interacted with it. And now this is happening. I will lean into it. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Victoria Brooks. I will now purposely fully lean into it. So let's heal. Get that, let that Inferno do its thing on the Ninetales. We need to get rid of that one. We missed the attack. Sucks. You love Pokemon? Well, good to have you here. That was good. That was good. Salamander is taking a lot of damage. However, we can Lava Plume now. We can Lava Plume now. And this kills both of them. Awesome. So, the next part of this is, in the next few messages, there will be a question. Okay? So let's look at the screen. There will be a question. I guess I just wasn't meant to be. Isn't that right? It wasn't. So just let us go, okay? Yeah, okay. But next time we meet, I won't be so kind. Where are you from? The internet. No one has left this place except for one other person. I wonder what they are doing there. Maybe you will meet them, traitor. Isolif, I know that was Alice's brother, but I got weird vibes from him. Same ones I got from Alice. Like, they felt like her, you know? Anyway, let's leave finally. They do feel like Melia, because there's a reason for it. There is a reason for them feeling and looking like Melia. Is very, very late. And that response right there attaches to nothing that I said. And I will purposefully lean into it. And you know, I will lean into it. Seems to be a puzzle. Okay, let's do a puzzle. When did you start your stream? I believe it's on the bottom right side. If you look at this side right here on Twitch, there is a timer. And if you look at this, you can see for yourself. Again, I'm leaning into it. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. So don't do it like me. Let me do it. So you don't have to. So let's look at this. This seems definitely wrong. This seems to be better like this. Let's get this over here. Let's get this over here. This looks to be quite nice. Let's get this over here. This looks pretty good. I want to get this over here. Get this over here. This looks to be quite nice. Get this over here. Let's have this over here. Let's have this over here. And close the puzzle out like this. And we are definitely doing something wrong. We're definitely doing something wrong. What are we doing wrong? What are we doing wrong? There is something wrong, yeah. Oh, maybe it is like this. Yeah, sure. There we go. There we go. I'm still waiting for the question. If the question comes, then, you know, it's one of two things that will be asked. And you know what it is, and I will explain what it is later. Did you manage to find anything of note? Woo! Mm-hmm. Interesting. Hey. Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. For a second there, I thought you were gonna make it. There it is. There is the Discord. Yes, I have Discord. I will lean into it, right? Yes, I do have Discord. And truthfully, it was probably better if it stayed that way. Regardless, we're free. Also good news, I found that spellbook. I even found the incantation we need to open up the library again. But before we do, I want to get back to that room you and Karen were in. I have a feeling that she won't stay in that dimension for too long either. And I don't want her to get out the treasure hidden behind that door. So that, why don't we go ahead and pay that room a visit? That we will. Yes. So, let's save up. Or save these. Let's go. This is what my ancestors have been keeping safe down here all this time. Now that the library is going to remain open, I don't think it is right to leave this behind. Let's open it. Oh my. The chest literally only has 2 small pebbles inside. These pebbles being mega stones. But like, really? There's one for Manette and one for Heracross. Which one would you like, the Banetitite? Out of the left field, eh? There you go. Banetitite. Oh, and it's a Banetitite. It can have the power Banette go through a process of Mega Evolution. And of course you will need a Mega Ring to actually start this process, but you're at least halfway there. Well, anyways, I guess we're done here. I'm going to go up at the entrance so that we can leave. Feel free to explore the rest of the place or head out whenever need be. But you really helped me out there. I still want to apologize for what happened down in Kugeran. I didn't trust you then, and I know for certain that that girl was a fool. So thanks. 4 friendship points. Nice. I'll be on my way. Quest complete. Don't ever fall for whatever happens in this recording, right? I'm doing it on purpose. But what I'm doing now is I'm going to fish for it. Okay? Hey Victoria, why do you want my Facebook? I have Facebook. Do you have Facebook? Let's fish for it. We have an item here. We cannot get that item. Can we get it from the right side? We can. It's a charcoal. That's fine. Not a big deal, but it's a charcoal. So we can't do anything here. And go here. Magnetic lure lets us leave. So we have done hidden library number 3. Alright, hidden library number 3, super important for the rest of the quests. Because this is something that I have not done yet. But it will happen because unfortunately I spoiled it myself. But there is a part number 4 of this quest. I will not entail what it entices. But there is a big part number 4 of this entire thing. But we have done this now. Let's head over to West Giran City again and get our first reward from the help center. It is quite a long walk actually, from east to West Giran. It's actually quite a long walk, goddamn. So let's get our first reward. We're here to claim the reward, Hidden Library 3. Just let your good efforts go in vain, can I? Here's a complimentary thank you from me. Thank you. Alright, be fine, I'll give you a tip. 4,000. Okay. House sitting and generator problems. Let's do generator problems first. I am in dire need of a competent trainer to take care of the recent phenomenon that can mean the end of West Giran if not taken care of. Not much I can say besides that, except I shall give you more details, Gabriel. He's in the power plant. So let's go into the power plant. So now the bot has left. Let's ban this bot right here. Let me explain what just happened. This was one of the typical Discord scam bots right here, and this will still be in the recording, so let me conclude what happened just now. We've had a character in our chat called Victoria Brooks 2. Now, this is a Discord chat scammer or an AI art scammer. Both of these definitions are true. Let me ban this character really quickly. So, what happens? This is how you spot them. This is not always the case, but this is usually what happens in the chat. This is round about 80% of the stuff. There will be someone in your chat that has a 2 style names and a number behind it. So it's usually a normal name and a surname and then a number combination. Usually it is that way. Quite usually they also try to mimic a woman. So you have a first name, a last name, a number associated to it, and you have a woman. Now, they either follow or not follow, but they most often follow. Probably around 70% of them follow you. And then they say, hey, how are you? How long do you stream? Do you stream other games? I like game that you're playing right now. Then they ask for two or three things. Do you want art? Why do you not have emotes? Do you have Discord? They ask one of these things primarily. They sometimes ask different things, but they ask these 3 things primarily. And since they are a multi-scam bot or script, They're having multiple screens up, and they're listening to multiple things at once with something called an on-screen reader, and they're listening for specific words that you're saying. So if you say words like Discord, art, emote, and you try to respond to what they say, because there are a few things the AI bot recognizes being said on screen because it is an on-screen reader, the script advances. So many times you've seen in my recordings, if I just keep on talking in the Pokemon recording because I am reading out loud what's being said in game, that sometimes triggers some of the scripts and they further advance the chat, even though I am not reacting to them. They are reacting to themselves rather. So that means, in conclusion, if you want to lean into it, be really careful what you do. Never hand out your Discord. Don't have a automated script that says Discord link here or anything like that. Disable that. Don't have a command to get your Discord or your Discord server. I'm saying that really soon. Why? Because that happened to my server as well. And if you want to lean into it, just waste their time. Just keep them talking, because sooner or later they have to interact with you in some way. So ask them how their day is, very well knowing what they are. If they have a Discord, ask if they have a Discord. Where are you from? Ask where they are from. And you will most likely get nonsense answers that really don't make any sense and make you go, I really don't know how to speak English, but that is not good English. So you have to be really careful. I usually don't lean into it at all, and I just keep on talking like nothing happens and see the script advance. That happened many times before, and it will happen many more times again. Now, why do you not want to give them your Discord or Discord server? Here's the very bad part. They have a shared list between scammers where your name will be put on, and this name will live on that scamming list forever, and you will receive forever messages. You will be bombarded by scams, and your account is being targeted to be hacked as well. They're doing the I reported you to Discord, I reported you to XYZ, I filed a claim in your name. Hey, I'm feeling generous. I want to give you Nitro. Hey, do you have a PayPal? All of these things, you're being put on a list, and they do that scummy stuff to you, and they're not only trying to get rid of your money, they're also trying to gain access to your account. Because once they have access to your account, the same thing happens when they have access to your server. They attack each and every single user of your friend list and your Discord server, which means every single user is potentially at risk of being scammed. This is what's happening here. They are trying to get your information to scam you and then further gain access to your servers or your account to massively spread scam even further. Kinda like an LMM, just as a virus. They're basically mimicking a virus. They're trying to get to you, to get access to your stuff, and then they're trying to virus into Discord servers, into your friend lists. Do not fall for this. It is very easy to spot them. Let me recompile how to spot them. They're usually first name, last name, and a number, and they usually try to mimic a woman. Then they're also always going, hi, how are you? Do you stream this game often? Do you like this game? What games do you like? How long have you been streaming? Why don't you have art, emote, etc.? Do you have a Discord? Can I have your Discord? These are the things you need to be wary of with these scammers. And I'm sorry for the Pokemon recording that this happens on the fly, but this will be put into the scamming playlist on yours truly as well. So thank you very much for listening for the scam section of today's stream. Let's further head back into the game. And well, if you want to watch me game, you know where to find me. It's kind of obvious. So let's keep on going. And even my controller went out. God damn it. So let's keep on going. But it is very nice that we have another entry into the scammer playlist. Are you the one who answered my help request? I'm here to help. Really glad to hear you say that. Let's see. Where do I begin? I suppose I should start here. What's going on here? Sir, I don't know. The levels of electricity keep rising at dangerous, unstable rates. I can't seem to find the cause of this phenomenon. The Raichu can't make much more of this. Right. What are we going to do? What do you mean what are we going to do? The solution is actually simple. And what would that simple solution be? We shut off the generator until further notice. That's your simple solution? Shutting down the power grid of an entire city? Chief, I think it's time we send this one back to the boot camp. Nonsense! I believe the idea to be swell, and considering our circumstances. If the generator reaches a level too unstable, then we're looking at a dire consequence. Precisely. If the electricity levels reach red margin, West Giran will become a city of perpetual darkness. So our best bet would be to shut it off temporarily and work from there. Very well then, let's shut it off. Shut off? Why would one shut off the vessel where the legendary Dufour sleeps? This is how you treat company? Levels are back to normal. Is that thing causing these problems? Whew, I bet you think your problems are settled. An electrical implosion is just what I need to be finally restored. So be a doll and leave me to my sleep. So as you can see, we're in a little bit of a pickle here. I managed to escape, but my colleagues weren't so lucky. We're going to need you to take care of this. If not, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. I'll meet you inside. New task added. And this is the continuation of the Narcissa quest that we have done last episode with the Dufour. And before we head into the power plant, I need to take a drink and I need to drain the sea monster, because I have been talking way too much, I have been drinking way too much, and I need to drain the sea monster really badly. Don't get scammed while I'm away, right? Alright, my little scammies. Let's continue, right? My little dear scammies. So let's go. Yeah! Get these things off me! Oh dear. Roar, 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 roar. Roar, 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 roar. Looks like they want to cause more trouble, but I won't let them. Why are they surrounding me? Those nasty pranksters. If they catch us, they will send us back out the power plant. If they travel together, it will give them an easier time to catch us. You go on ahead and I'll wait outside until things clear up. And we are dealing with electricity Pokemon now. Since we're dealing with electricity Pokemon right now, we are going to do a little bit of shoveling. We're going to do a little bit of shoveling. Let's get Chorus back in. Get Chorus in. Let's get Chorus in. And let's get Jockey. Jockey is pretty good. But we could also get Steinbeißer in. Let's get Steinbeißer in instead of Floofy. Let's get Steinbeißer in instead of Floofy. Let's level up Floofy. Steinbeißer. Let's see, all of them are leveled. Steinbeißer is still not leveled. Burn Up. It wants to learn Burn Up. It is a special type move. Sad. Losing its fire type. K makes it a pure rock type. Unfortunately a special attack. Sad. Sad. Oh well. What happens, right? So, let's look into here. This is the Garbodor section, alright. So the Garbodor section is really, yeah, not happy. Okay, so we got teleported out immediately. So let's see, let's get into here. Is that the range? So there's no hiding back here but storage. Okay, you're kind of calm for being attacked. Get into here, let's see. I think we need to go up a level. Yup, you're also way too calm for that situation. Come on, dude. Turn. Thank you. Let's safety save. You can't see me, so that is... Alrighty. Let's keep on moving. We have another Rotom over here. There we go. And I believe there is a fire ahead of us. So let's see. We have a ghost type. Do I want to have a ghost type? I think ghost might be nicer. I think ghost might be nicer than fighting for now. Let's get a ghost memory in. There's the fight. We stopped one tile short. Do my blurry eyes deceive me? Is that them? Yes. What are you doing here? What's the point in following me? Leave now or a terrible fate shall befall you. Can it, weenie? Hold on, am I being insulted? I think I'm being insulted. I'm not a weenie, Isolith. Stop shouting hurtful statements. But fine, I warned you. You will now pay. Listen here, demon. You need to leave this place immediately. Your body is generating too much electricity. If this continues, this place will explode. Perhaps that may happen, but I care not. All I need is to regenerate the energy I have lost after all these years. Wait, where are my colleagues? You mean the other people here? I'm very sorry. I just couldn't help myself. They were too tasty. Tasty? I drained their life energy and left them for dead. They should be feeling really lethargic somewhere in this factory. And you too will share the same fate. You're going to have to fight this thing, Isolith. If not, Westgira, no, the entire region will be our power. You fools, don't even think about it. It's Narcissa. I can't allow this to continue. Just what you think you're doing. You have no idea what this thing is capable of. I'm sorry. Who is this now? Narcissa. You just don't know when to give up. The same could be said about you too, you horrible creature. Everyone stand back, let me take care of this. Chandelure, let's go. Grah. What's wrong, Dufault? Can't keep up? I'm still far too weak. I cannot continue like this. You've made the mistake of underestimating me. I've been training all these years. I've become a trainer I've always dreamed of becoming. And now that I'm in my prime, I can destroy you once and for all. Prime? I see. If that's the case, then I'll just have to bring you back to your novice self. What? Time for the old switcheroo. What the... Yeah, this suits you more. We must part ways now, but we'll meet again, that I am sure of. I'm sorry, but I'm very confused. Not any more than I'm confused than me, pal. Where am I? I was just having a nice bowl of pumpkin soup and all of a sudden I'm here. What's your name? It's Narcissa, I'm from Golden Leaf Town. Narcissa? How's that even possible? Wait, perhaps that being said can be applied here. Could it be that you're Narcissa from a previous time? What do you mean I traveled across time? That's not possible. It cannot be possible. That's the only explanation. Tell me, do you recognize that chandelure? I can't say I do. I have a chandelure just like this though. My chandelure's flame are much brighter though. John, I think you hurt its feelings. John, I don't care if I hurt its feelings. What's going to happen to me? Can't be another time. This is insane. I need time. I need time to think for myself. Well, this is all taking quite a unique turn, but you did send that demon packing, which was the deal. I have a feeling that thing will be back. So if I get news on its location, I will send you a note. Keep an eye on Narcissa, would you? I am sure she's very confused right now. Good luck. And I hope things go well with all of this. Generator problems has been completed. This is the future? This can't be. Everything's so dark and gloomy. Why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? What am I supposed to do now? This is all your fault. I have to find Golden Leaf Town. So quests, look at quests. Find the young Narcissa in Golden Leaf Town. Okay, that we will do. That is a very easy thing to do, but first let's turn in the help request. You've completed. Here's your reward, 3,500. Not a lot, really. At this stage, the Arduino trainer is giving us a lot more. You're from that factory. Don't worry, I'm not going to run off again. I've calmed down quite a bit, more or less. I managed to get myself to Golden Leaf, but this place. This is not Golden Leaf Town. It's better than Golden Leaf Town. The one I'm familiar with is just an empty lot with a few houses. This place looks so developed. I guess I really am in the future, which means no one here knows who I am. I'm just a regular trainer wandering around. This sign says my house is just up ahead and I'm excited to see where this goes. Wow, I've done pretty well for myself, haven't I? I mean, that's to be expected. I am a star after all. A star that always burns the brightest. Never fading, never waning. I wonder how grandiose my room is. I bet it's quite exquisite. You're welcome to come along too. I bet you're just dying to see what my room looks like. Sure. Sure. I never really wanted to go into your room, but sure. My door has a pin lock on it. How elaborate and wonderful. It is a metaphor. I just know it. For a closed heart. My heart in this room is somewhere. Hopefully I have to pin to this door somewhere in my heart too. I bet I know the code. It's a code basically I use for everything. I have no clue as to why, but it is a number that stuck with me for a long time. Punch in the pin numbers 3984. Yes, that's it. That should do it. Delightful. I knew it would work. I should really tell myself to pick another combination. Yes, this would definitely be a room I would own. Good to know that I still have my delightful taste in furniture and appliances, but also there's something spicy about me somewhere in here. An old journal with a photograph on top of it. Take a look at it. Well, look at this. It's Gregory or Gira. Very interesting, right? And who's that in the middle? Looks very much like a person we know. We have met in chapter 3 and in chapter 8. That a photograph? How marvelous. Shall I take a look at it? That woman with the purple hair must be me. I'm absolutely beautiful. Looks like there's a writing on this image. The Wispy Tower family. The Wispy Tower family, I must say. The photograph is quite interesting. I would like to know more about it. What a dream this all is. But I'm not supposed to know all of this yet. And I'm not supposed to be here. I love the new Golden Leaf Town, but I need to come back here. I need to get back home too. My people need a leader. If I'm not there, who will lead them? Isolive, your name was Isolive, correct? Would you please accompany me to Facial Cave? This is where I first woke after the calamity. Perhaps we can find something there. And this is the calamity situation, which means we need Dark Pulse as a skill. Which means Umberto will have a new appearance, and Umberto needs Dark Pulse again. So let's give Umberto the Dark Pulse. Let's see, where is Umberto? Because it no longer has Dark Pulse, right? It has Assurance now and Protect. So we did protect it. So Umberto will come in. And we are getting rid of this guy right here. Let's box up all of the bad stuff again. Let's get Floofy back in. Let's get Cruncher back in instead of Chorus. Get Cruncher back in instead of Chorus. And now we need to go to the Move Trainer and get Umberto the Dark Pulse back. Switch over here. We need to get Umberto the Dark Pulse back. So let's take the truck guy into Sheridan. Alrighty. Sheridan. We need to head into the left house right here. My nose is itchy. My nose is itchy. And if you're wondering why I'm touching my face all the time, not because I take drugs, alright? The only drug I take is life! No, it is rosacea, and rosacea is a irritation of the skin. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it is itching like crazy. So, nothing I can do about it, really. So, needs tutoring. Umberto will get Dark Pulse back. Where is it? There it is, Dark Pulse. Should be forgotten. Protect will be forgotten. Dark Pulse, there it is. So, let's head on over there. Let's give Umberto the quickie version of healing. Let's Umberto to 65. This is pretty cool. Umberto doesn't have a item to it. I kind of want to give it an item though. I don't want to give it an item. Let's give it a citrus berry, just to be safe. Alrighty. Now let's head on over to Facial Cave. But I don't think we need to go to Facial Cave from Golden Leaf Town. But let's be safe and let's see if we have to trigger something or something like that. So let's just be safe. Let's just be safe. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we don't really need to trigger that from a specific location. We just need to get to the rock climb area. So since it is a permaspawn area, and as you guys know, I really hate permaspawn. So let's repel up and continue towards repel. towards the rock climb, which is on the top left side, which is here. Go here. The crystals shine brightly, and there she is. This is weird. This is the place I was found, but it's very different. I remember this place being a very dark, like a dark crystal cavern. I wonder if there is any way to change it into a dark crystal cavern. There is. Unfortunately, we started a repel. So let's save some time. Let's save some time since we used the repel. And I really don't want to waste time. So let's do it like this and waste the repel really quickly, right? So now we need a Pokemon. And then we go Umberto into Dark Pulse. And there it is. There it is. And there it is. Umberto! Lose Dark Pulse. And now we have a Dark Crystal Light Cavern. We're changed. And we have a cutscene. And this is the place. This is exactly it. It was dark and cold. It feels like nothing changed since that day. It's further up down. It's further up there now. So let's go on in here. I thought this place was the same, but there is indeed something different after all. My stuff is gone, but I suppose the older me did it. And in turn, there's nothing to be done here. Izalith, before the calamity, I can't remember any of it. That's a common trait people had back then. A result of the trauma, perhaps? That being said, mine felt different than others. A lot of people who do eventually remember do so without complications. Me, however, I suffer from headaches whenever I try to dabble in that sort of thing. I've seen doctors and specialists about this condition, but no one can diagnose me with anything. So why me? Why am I the only one experiencing this? How troublesome. Izalith, do forgive me, but I wish to stay in here in the meantime. I have a request. Please find my older self, wherever she may be. Perhaps she's already remembered everything. If you happen to come across her, please make her way back here. Okay, so this quest is super late. So the task is continue the main story. Alright, that we shall do. However, we are now lacking one and only one side quest from West Giran City to be ready to head into GDC, or rather further advance the main story to head into GDC. We are doing that one last quest. I think that is a very good moment to do so. And I kinda wanna hit the Arduino trainer a few more times after we've done this to finish out the episode, because I feel like we need a little bit more money coming into GDC, because there's a lot of stuff happening in GDC. So, let's do that. So, house sitting is the next one. I have to go out of town for a few hours, and I need someone to look after the home of Saki Blakeroy. Simply right, I have a lot of money, so expect an honest pay. Arena is doing that. Okay, so I faintly remember that quest. And I remember it being very much like Saki Blakeroy. Let's just say it like that. I remember that quest being very much like Saki. So it will be quite interesting. Let's get our Pokemon back into fighting, because fighting is good against steel. And we know Saki is a steel trainer. Let's see, where is it? Fighting memory. Let's get fighting memory into silver. Get the Pokemon up. My nose is itchy. Get this in here. This looks to be quite nice. Let's get this into here. And save up. And let's head to Saki Blakeroy's home. Or rather, the Blakeroy Manor. So... and I need a shave. My whole beard is itching like crazy. I need a shave badly. Hello, I am Saki Blakeroy's housekeeper. I have to go out of town for a few hours, but you will watch over the house for me, right? All I'm asking is that you sit down, have a drink, and not burn down the house. If that's too hard for you, don't worry, I made things easy for you. I left a list of activities you can partake in on the table. Ta-ta and good luck. There was something I forgot to mention. Oh well. Well, let's try to have a good time, shall we? Let's try to have a good time, shall we? There is my list of activities. Alright. Okay, so my cancel button is spamming buttons. That's not me doing it, that's actually my cancel button. My cancel button is actually the one who spams stuff. So. Okay. We have all things done. But basically there are 3 activities that we can do, and I'm sorry that it went this quickly, but my cancel button for some reason is spammy, even though it is not spammy at all. So I'm sorry that happened. It's just what it is. Oh, it's Team AA. Anti-assist. Wow, look at you, all of these cool looking rocks. There are tons of them in here. You should check out the display in this case over here. There are tons of evolutionary stones stocked in here. The boss is going to flip if we bring these back. I'm so glad that we got intel about Saki being gone, and now we've got that housekeeper out of our hair. Whoa, could it be? No, it couldn't be. It is Isolith. They really put a number on us on Terajuma Island. This time we'll take you down and make off with all of these precious gems. Stand united. Well, let's see. We have a wild plume and a heliolisk. So that heliolisk will get this. We're gonna lava plume. It should be fine. That is good. The enemy healed through my attack. Interesting. So the enemy healed through my attack through dry skin. So let's crunch this one down. Let's inferno the skunk tank. We got sucker punch, which is pretty shitty. Hyper voice is fine. We have a normal type Pokemon, so let's get Chorus in. We have a Flygon, which is not mega great. Let's Leaf Storm that Flygon. That Flygon needs to go. So let's Flamethrower. That is a very lovely Leaf Storm. And we have a Poliwrath. Let's do another Leaf Storm that makes our Pokemon unfortunately pretty useless, but it should still be a one-shot. Okay. Now my Pokemon here is pretty useless, so that means it will be rewarded with some healing and Inferno the enemy. We missed the Inferno, which sucks. Leech Seed is neutral. We got Toxic Spiked, so we really don't wanna do some moves right now. That is fine. And this is it. Very nice. Anti-assist is defeated. You may have defeated us, but we refuse to hand over the goods. So you may as well let us leave. That was exciting, was it not? What was that? Well, it was me, of course. I was in here watching you the whole time. Did you not notice? What is this thing? I'm not sure, but it kind of looks like... My name is Sakitron. I am model 95046, and I'm the security measure placed in this house. Isolith and I are already acquainted. What? You mean you did not notice my commentary while you were doing pointless tasks placed out by Arena? Heartbroken, heartbroken, I say. We shall get closer by doing friendly activities, activities that I, Sakitron, shall lay out instead. How about no? We don't really have time to mess with a toy robot. I got a job to do. Technically, you two are intruders, which warrants the use of my ultra-deadly weaponry. Plus, participation is mandatory. Any rebels shall be eliminated. Rebels will be eliminated! Neville! Any other rebels? Rebels? Where? I don't see rebels. Good. Now let's enjoy a nice, friendly bonding time. And something fell right here. Oh, right. That's fine. Bond with me, Isolith. Let us have a fun time. We can do one thing or the same thing over and 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 over. Let's have a pool party, but with fun. A nice relaxing sit by the pool? Sure. It's incredibly stupid. I can't believe I'm stuck in here with Isolith and an over-energetic robot. I guess it serves me right for trying to break into a house owned by the Blake Roys. They think they're so cool just because they have a lot of money and a lot of property. They just think they're cool because they own a huge school and have lots of money, and they're a bunch of crooks and I don't care about anyone but themselves. So screw those guys. You hear that, Sakitron? Screw you, and screw your entirely family lineage. Wait a moment, processing. I've come to the conclusion that Callista is a crybaby and a weenie. Congratulations, weenie. Ugh. Let's have some fun times. The same thing over and over and over and over again. Let's drink water in a fun way. Feeling parched? Water is the key. Ah yes, the nice glass of water do cleanse the pipes, don't they? Hey Sakitron, what is the question that Callista wishes to ask? You should drink some water yourself. Water, me, consume. This option has never crossed my databases before. I'm sure I'll try liquid substance. Well, here it goes. No! The liquid has been consumed and it is infecting my internal hard drive. That's not how it works. Yes, it's working. I cannot afford to shut down. My internal data is too precious to let scalawags like you have your way with it. Therefore, I shall initiate lockdown and start the self-destruction feature I was bestowed with. Wait, don't do that. It is too late. I shall begin the countdown immediately. 5, 4, 3. The button is not working. 2, 1. 1. Just kidding. I was merely joshing with you. What? Don't scare us like that. Don't tell a robot to drink liquids, you ignoramus. Sit down and do something fun. Time to sit down and do something. Isn't this just exhilarating? We're just sitting down on these chairs, but alright. Yes, this is correct, but we are sitting down as friends who are friendly. Are we not? I mean, if Kali complains one more time, she will be seen a rebel and eliminated immediately. I'm sorry. You better be. Let us have a fun time over and over and over and over. Oh, it seems though I need to recharge my internal battery. You know what they say. Internal battery dries up fast when you're having a moderate amount of enjoyment with friends. I shall return soon. Anyone who tries to leave will be listed as a rebel and eliminated immediately. Do not try to jump off the roof either. I assure it will not end well, but in a splat. I have access to all security cameras as well. Do not try my eternal amount of patience. I will turn off that feature just for you. Ta-ta now, lovelies. Isolith, this is our chance. We have to get out of here. We can't just go through the front door, but I have an idea. Gotta be a manual on that robot, right? Maybe we can deactivate her somehow. Meet me upstairs. So why would I help you, right? Why would I help you? But I guess it's how the quest is designed, right? Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Get over here. Sakitron's manual. Do you want to read it? Yes. Welcome to the manual of Sakitron, made by myself, Saki. Sakitron is super cool, super awesome robot with maximum capabilities. She has access to all the security cameras around the house and can control them. She has rockets and Gatling guns at her disposal too. She's so cool. Despite all of this, she has one weakness. Her kryptonite is the off button on the back of her neck. Click that and she's going into sleepy time mode. Easy as that. You're reading my diary. How could you do this? I thought we were homies. G-Dog and E-Dog we were. But you're a no-good rat. You shall be eliminated for this. Yeah! Pathetic, disgusting, putrid. I shall have my revenge on you, Isolith. Come back inside and fight me like a human. Isolith, don't dare leave me behind. You can't just leave me here with this thing. Do my ears deceive me? Is Callista trying to escape my loving grasps? I shall not have any of this. Callista, I'm coming for you. No! Alrighty. We have a dead Pokemon in the front. So I really want to heal that one up. We can't just do it in the power plant. We can just do it in the power plant. Now, since my enemy is a steel type, possibly steel type trainer, I'm getting silver in front. I'm getting silver in front. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. So, save up. So, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. There it is. Get away from me! Why does Callista deny my loving gesture? Do you not like a fist to the face? Or a missile to the pelvis? Stabbing in the eye? Of course not. No sane person would. Isolif, help me. Isolif attempted to flip the power switch. Not so fast there, bub. I have 360 vision. You shall pay for your crimes. I will destroy you. Neville, look out below. Neville? What did I miss? Rebooting. Oh, no, you don't. Callista flipped off the switch. There, she's turned off. Good, now we can get out of here. You didn't have to tell me twice. You don't know what we went through just now. Thanks for your help, Isolif. We were gonna dash right out on here. See ya, loser. What in the world happened here? Isolif, what the hell did you do? I left a specific list of things for you to partake. Specific. Oh my gosh, that's Sakitron. That was what I forgot to tell you about. Oh well. You're an experienced trainer who is supposed to be able to deal with anything thrown at them, right? Nevertheless, the house was vandalized and Saki's precious rocks have been stolen as well. No, this just won't do. But I'm sorry, but this will have to come out of your reward deposit. Let's see, the reward was listed at 999,999,999 Pokédollars, correct? Taking all of the damage, say that brings down to 5,500. You brought this upon yourself. I hope you think about your poor job here. Good day to you, Isolif. House sit has been completed. Sakiton has been disabled for now. For now. Alright. Most of the stuff here has been done. I cannot think of another thing that we can do. Let's get the last reward. Let's have a token Pokemon. We got an egg. Wonderful. We got an egg. So let's get into Volta's news headquarters. Let's see what egg we got. This looks like a Heliolisk. This looks like a Pokemon we just fought. We'll see. We'll see. Can we do fast hatch like this? We can. This looks like a Heliolisk. Oh no, it's a grass starter. Ah, there we go. It is a grass starter. Not one that we need really. Really not one that we need. The IVs are not great as well. So, this is a good time to end the episode, but however, we do want to kill a few more Arduino trainers. So that is what we're going to do. We're gonna kick and fight and scream a few more Arduino trainers down to get a bit more money, to get a bit more, yeah, more everything really. Let's get a bit more everything. Let's see, this looks quite nice. Let's get this over here. Do we have something that would kill normal types as well? We only really have one fighter, right? Yeah, we really only have one fighter. Well, that is fine, really. So the team is looking quite nicely. So you know the drill. Let's get our Pokemon 2 set. Let's get our Pokemon 2 set. Alright, this is fine. Fine. Backup numbers, this is fine. Unreal time on, gear, unreal time scale 1. Everything is pretty cool. So let's get into here and speed up the process. And this is very much... We're on set? Are we really on set? We're not on set. Why are we not on set? Battle style set. Can I get the battle style, please? Battle style. There we go. But yeah, what an episode this was. So I think the Lost Camp is only doable once we visited GDC and once we've unlocked the Hospital of Hope, because I think that's the trigger that is not letting us continue. So yeah, this is basically what's not letting us continue, most likely. But that really means not a whole lot, let's be honest. But I am pretty sure we have gotten all 11 children. We checkmarked all of them in my Sublime text file I have just here in my text file. So that is, we've checklist every single one of them. So yeah. So let's get the next one down. We missed a few times in a row. Holy shit. We missed a few times in a row. God damn it. The inputs are kind of fast. I can't really get the other input going. Oh well. Should be fine. Hammer fight. Let's go. Yeah. Since we have a few minutes of talking, might as well just talk, right? Please don't get scammed. Just look at the playlist we have here on Twitch. I don't know if I will upload this to YouTube because, let's face it, this is probably not interesting content for YouTube. But yeah, don't get scammed. That's really all I'm asking for. Don't get scammed. It is rather easy not to get scammed, and it is very easy to get scammed. Both are true at the same time. So yeah, it's very easy to spot. Just be a little bit careful and you should be fine. And thanks, Manwallberry. I'm doing great. How are you? Okay, let's get Floofy in. Speaking of which, let's get into it, right? Same episode, let's get into it. No peace points left. So let's be careful not to trigger it again. There we go. Let's heal up. Let's get another one going. It's the same thing that we've alluded to earlier. So yeah, it is the same thing is happening right now. So let's kill a few Arduino trainers. Let's do at least this one full round. I think we're doing one full round of this. We could do this with a leper berry. We could do this with a leper berry and get more power out of silver, but we don't really need to. We don't really need to get more power out of silver. How long have I been streaming? For 14 years, my dude. 14 years. I have been here for 14 years. I'm an old fuck. I am really old as fuck at this point. I'm a veteran. I'm not very successful, but I'm a veteran at this point. Let's get the hammer arm as the last hit. Looks very good. Oh, it's very long, yes. I've been streaming almost half of my life. I've been at this game for 14 years and I've been a YouTuber for 15 years. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of videos at this point. I think it's probably 4,500 clips or something like that. Like long clips, like gameplay clips. What do you mean by taking this further? What do you mean by taking this further? Let's destroy them. This is a wonderful end to the episode, most likely. Because it's another entry into the playlist. It is another entry into the playlist. Floofy! I can't click Floofy. Can't click Floofy. Alrighty. Let's get Cruncher's last fight going. This looks quite nice. This is Cruncher's last fight. So since we we have something rolling right here and I don't want to cut to the outro, let's do one more try to see if we can further get this along. So far we should have quite a lot of money, 600,000. So let's get a bit more money in, just do a little bit more fighting. So let's see, let me really take a quick look. Alright, that is nice. So let's continue this a little bit further. Do I want to keep doing this for a lifetime? Well, I do want to be an entertainer. It always has been one of my biggest things, becoming an entertainer. Hasn't happened so far, but I'm not giving up. While this is further continuing, you know what? This is an honest answer. I really do wanna be an entertainer, but it hasn't happened so far. But I'm still doing my best. I'm still not giving up. So yeah. Good idea to improve my Twitch. There it is. What idea do you have to improve my Twitch? I am very curious. Let's get the... goddammit, did the wrong thing. And this is at the point, this is number 5 or 4 on the list that I told you to be wary of. It is coming now. So I'm leaning into it, right? I'm leaning into it. I've said it in the last episode of this playlist you're watching this right now, that I've been leaning, I'm leaning into it. Uh-huh. Add an overlay to your stream. Okay. So what do you think this is? Do you think this is not an overlay? Do you think that is not an overlay? What do you think this is? On what authority are you speaking? On what authority are you speaking? Why should I trust your word? Why should I trust what you're saying? Why should I trust what you're saying? Your account was created the May 29th of 2024. Your account is not even a year old and you do not have any followers. You do not have any content uploaded. Why should I even follow your information? What you do have is an AI generated art piece and you're doing AI art generation to scam people out of money. You're doing AR generation to get scam money. You're trying to get people's Discord to spam them with more AI stuff. And you're a fucking streamer. And you're not even a fucking streamer. You are just a scammer, my dude. That's what you do. You are nothing but scum of the earth. I know exactly what you are. I know exactly why you're here. And I know exactly the script you're following. So do me a favor and fuck off, will ya? You can't scam me, bitch. I've been here longer than you've been alive, most likely. So fuck you. The Hana is very smart. Don't ever underestimate the Hana. Do not underestimate me, bitch. I've been in this game a long time. And you are doing nothing but scamming people off their Twitter, their Discord, and then you're trying to scam them via PayPal, and then you're trying to hack their accounts, and you're trying to gain access to their login codes, and you're trying to reverse scam them. I know what the fuck you're doing, so get the fuck out of my stream. Piece of shit. And we will end it right here. We will end it right here. We have 800,000. I am sick and tired of this fucking scammer. So let's do the one thing that they all deserve. They all deserve to be blacklisted. So blacklist it from the stream. There we go. Blacklist number 1. And let's type in /ban and man Waldberry and fuck you scammer. Piss off, you stinking piece of shit. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Scammer Playlist and of course Pokemon Rejuvenation 100%. This has been day 22. We have 2 scammers right after another, which is quite funny. So this episode has 2 entries in the Scammer Playlist and 1 entry in the regular playlist. Please do not fall for scammers. They try to be an authority on what merit? This account was not older than a year. It was 9 months old. They have 0 uploads on their Twitch, and all they do, their profile picture is a AI scamming art build. I can even show you that. I can show you the AI scamming art build. And please keep in mind that this is our scammer. This is our scammer, my dear friends. This is our scammer, and there it is. It is AI art generated. Please do not fall for that bullshit. Thank you very much for watching. It has been a wonderful time. We'll see each other next time. And next time we are doing Pokemon Rejuvenation episode 23 we're getting to Ground Dream City. Take care of yourselves. Don't get scammed. Have a good one. Bye bye.